What's going on, Anthony? Hello, Bobby. Pastor Flaps, how are you? Thanks for checking in, fellas. Knew this was coming. Yo, what's up, Big A? How are you? Let you guys file in for a minute. Cycling Trucker, what's happening? You guys know the drill. You watch Thor eat, you watch me do paperwork. Only my paperwork is faster than Thor's eating, that's for sure. What tank do we have? Switch trucks too often. Forget what trailer I got. You know what I mean? Put on a pot of deer blood. John David, Trucker John. Smooth Operator, what's happening? I see you guys. I really do appreciate you guys commenting and at least letting me know that you're here. I still can't believe that YouTube has never come up with the whole ability to see just who's watching. You know what I mean? Not that it would really make a difference because people could just watch from a troll account and you wouldn't know anyway. But it would be nice to be able to, you know, say people's names, I guess. Jeremy and Selena, what's happening, Jeremy and Selena? So the title of this is Get Personal, and that is exactly what we are going to do. 259, 110. Almost done, guys. Jay Cordova, what's happening? Retired Trucker, hello. Good afternoon, Train Boy and Jody Scott. I hope you guys are all doing well. Appreciate you guys checking in. Really do. So we're going to get personal, and because I guess that's what we do now. I guess we get personal. And I'm going to give you guys the opportunity to ask me a question. Whatever question's been burning in your mind, whatever question you have, whatever thought you've had, or whatever. Because I would like to put to bed the notion that I am who you think I am. Does that make sense? Watching you do paperwork is second only to Thor eating. Well, I appreciate it. Creature, what's happening? Nomadic Brit, hello. Glad you guys joined me. Because it seems to me that people think that I'm someone other than who I claim to be. Who's texting? Hold on, I need to send this out to him. Hold on. Let me send you this. Okay, we're just about done. I just need to put this sticker on. I mean, I would like to know who has questions for me about me. What do you want to know? What do you want an answer to? Huh? Do you want to know how I can claim to be Christian and come on here and talk shit? Do you want to know anything along those lines? What do you want to know? Yeah, I saw that, Bobby. Thank you. I was in there. My favorite color is yellow, Tiny. That's my favorite color. This is the opportunity for all the people that were in that other feed that wanted to say all the shit that they wanted to say over there to say it here. What up, little guy? I saw you texting me, and I didn't know. I don't know really what you were saying, so I just sent you the link so you could see that I was live. That you're not being ignored. I'm just live. But people want to say all these things, but yeah, they don't want to ask the questions. Does that make sense? People want to say all these things, but they don't want to ask any questions. They want to say, oh, well, Will, you're this, or Will, you're that, or Ike, you're this, or Ike, you're that, or Thor, you're this, or Thor, you're that. But they don't want to ask any questions. They don't want to know, they don't want to know who we are as people. What up, Bandana? They don't want to know who we are as people, right? So you make your assumption and you think that I'm the same Lil Dawg that was on here, 8 years ago. Or you think that, me saying, that I'm Christian or that I go to Catholic Mass or all these things, you think that me saying those is counterintuitive to me coming on here and talking shit. Now, one thing I've never done is I've never come on YouTube and said, well, I'm saved. I'm a completely different person. I don't get angry. I don't have feelings. I've never come on YouTube and said I was perfect. Never come on here and said that. 68754. Never come on here and said those kind of things. I definitely don't remember. Well, Larry, you know what? If it's boring to you, you can always turn it off. That's what that little X does. You know what I mean? Or you close the app on your fucking phone. So, you don't want to get to know anyone. You don't want to ask any questions about anything and give anyone an opportunity. You just want to assume things and go live or make a video or make a comment or whatever. And you just want to say whatever it is you want to say, right? Well, you have the right to do that. But I also have the right to create a rebuttal. I also have the right to defend myself or to defend my friends or to defend my family or defend my faith. Whatever it is, I have the right to do that. Whether I choose to do it or not is up to me. I don't have to do it. I'm not obligated to justify who I am or who I want to become or anything to anyone, besides God, for that matter. And in the end, I mean, that's the final judge, right? So now a few things that were said on this other video was that I'm a fake Christian and Ike's a fake Christian and people see who we are on YouTube and they say, oh well, I don't want to be Christian because of that guy, or I can't be Christian because of that guy. And to that I say this: if I came on YouTube and all I did was spit Bible verses or pray with you guys or tell you about theology or things that I've learned about angels or demons or, the Old Testament or New Testament or books in the Bible that were removed or that aren't in one Christian faith that are in another. If all I did was spit out that kind of stuff, you guys would get boring. You guys would get bored. Now, maybe some of you would be interested, and you could hold a conversation about that kind of stuff. But, other people like to say that I shouldn't do things, or that I shouldn't do things, or whatever, but then they turn around and do those things. You know what I'm saying? They say they do things. So, I'm giving everyone here watching the opportunity to ask me personal questions, and I will answer them. so that we can get to know each other and have that moment. Someone on that other feed said something about my haircut. I get a high and tight all the time, and it's like growing in. So it's at that stage where it doesn't know what to do with itself. But if you want me to get a better haircut, you can go ahead and just, send it on over. It's about $30. You know what I mean? I go to an actual, barber, and I like to tip good. So you can send that over to the Cash App. No questions. Is this a dude playing a dude dressed as a dude that don't know what dude he is? Maybe. Jerry, what's happening, man? No questions. None, huh? You're spooling your new reel. All right, Ike. Well, someone's got to do it. It ain't gonna do. No. I go to so listen, I go to one of two places. I either go to the hair place that's inside the Walmart if I can't get into the other place. What the hell's the name of the other place? I book it on. I don't remember now. It's not Supercuts. It's the sports one. Come on. What's the name of that frickin' place? Man, I can't remember. I don't remember. I can tell you this. Anyone that knows me, knows me. That knows me on the Sport Clips. Jeez, why couldn't I remember the name of it? Anyway, anyone that knows me, that knows me as far as YouTube versus reality, or who I was, or how I acted, I should say, 5 years ago versus how I act today, or the things that I do today that you would never have expected of me. Those people can tell you that I'm a completely different person than what you think I am. And that's good enough for me, right? I really have no I really don't have the urge to come on YouTube and explain myself to anyone. Yes, the hot towel thing is phenomenal. But I really have no urge to come on YouTube and explain myself to anyone about anything. Just ask a question, no response. What'd you ask, Bobby? Where is it? Do I like what well, you put all those question marks to confuse me. Do I like what my life has become? Yes, I do, really. Like where I'm at now versus where I was, 110%. And the thing about it is, anybody that knows anything about my personal life, that's ever talked to me on the phone, when I've been at home, or, there's some YouTubers that have spoken to my wife on the phone. There's some that have talked to my kids. There's, some that I let in that personal space with me because, I feel like they understand, I guess. Does that make sense? I think they, in a sense, they kind of understand. But when you come on and you just say all of these, basically just hateful, evil comments, all of that derogatory shit, just because you're bored, or you feel like it will get you attention, or whatever it is, whatever the reason is, that's when I actually do have to say something. And it's because you're wrong. It's because it's not truth, and I have to try, right? Like I have to try to be what it is that I say I am. You know, can't just snap my fingers and make it that way. And like I said earlier, you know, I've never come on YouTube and said that I'm quote unquote saved or anything like that, because I don't think anyone is fully saved. You know what I mean? And that's because every day is a struggle. Sometimes, you know, most of the time, it is work. Always to be a good person, to be a good man, to be a good friend, to be a good father, a good husband, you know, a good human being. And it doesn't matter if you believe in God or you believe in Odin, like Thor does, or, you know, you believe, you know, if you're Jewish and you believe that Jesus hasn't come yet. It doesn't matter really, you know, if in the end, you're trying to be a good person, and you're trying to do good things, and you're trying to spread goodness, and you know, that's the kind of stuff that matters. You know what I mean? Now, do I agree with those other faiths? No, I don't. Do I agree that you know, God doesn't exist? No, I don't agree with that. But you know, I'm okay with people having their own beliefs, or non-beliefs for that matter, as long as you're trying to be a good person. You know what I mean? Get on a path of goodness, whatever that road is, and that's the road that you should follow. You know? Now, this is probably, you know, well, and to that, Jeremy, I say this. To people who say that they believe in God and Jesus, but not religion, I say this. Jesus left the church that he created in the hands of men, and men are flawed. Okay? Remember that men wrote the Bible. Jesus didn't write the Bible. You know what I mean? What up, Jason? You know, this is not this video is not intended to piss anyone off. This video is not intended to trigger anyone. I'm not sending any subliminal messages or anything like that. And I'm not trying to. But what I'm telling you is, you know, the people that know me, the people that were close to me in the past, that were really close to me, the people that are close to me now, all of those things, I'm not that anymore. It's not who I am. Do I still get on here and talk shit and disagree? Yes, I do. 100%. Is that Christian? I don't know. But Jesus got angry too. And I'm not trying to compare myself or say that I'm Jesus. But what I will tell you is men are flawed. We're not perfect. You're supposed to be Christ-like, not Christ. There's a difference. And notice how the numbers in the live feed fall off when people don't get what they want, when they hear good instead of bad. People probably expected me to come on here and try to rip this person apart. I don't need to do that. There's no need for me to do that. What up, Apocalypse? I see you. But there's no need for me to do that, right? Like that's what everybody expects, because that's who you think I am. In some cases, maybe I am at times. You know what I mean? But I'm not malicious. I'm not vicious. Can I be? Have I been? Yeah. But it's a fight every day to stay away from that shit. It's a fight every day to steer myself away from the temptations that have gotten me in trouble in the past. You know? Just like, and I explained to this. I don't think I was possessed by a demon or whatever. I did what I did by my own choices, right? No one made me do anything. So the blame is on me. The guilt is mine. You know, all of those things, those are my sins. Those are my mistakes. No one forces you to do anything. You have free will. You can choose to be good or bad or whatever it is. You know, and being able, I can tell you this, being able to be on the phone with my friends, my real friends, you know, I have a few, and openly talk about religion, about politics, about mistakes we've all made in the past, you know, about how we've changed, about things we do with our family, things we're looking forward to do in our lives, goals we want to accomplish, all of those kind of things. The old me didn't give a shit about that. And when I say the old me, it's still me. You know what I mean? There isn't two versions of me. It's one version. It's just, you know, 0.5. You know what I mean? I've just changed the way I look at things, the way I feel about myself, the way I feel about other people. Coming on here and yelling and cussing and doing all that kind of stuff, that's what you guys expect. That's what you want. That's what entertains you. I like entertaining people. I like that you like coming in here and hearing me talk shit because, let's be honest, I'm good at it. But going on YouTube and saying, well, you're fake and you're this, you can't say that because you don't know me. You don't know me. You know Lil Dawg. You know YouTube. You don't know me. You don't know who I was. You don't know who I am. You don't know what I do in my personal life, who I talk to on the phone. You don't know anything. So when you come on YouTube and you talk about things as though they're facts, they're not. They're just not. And that's the funny part. That's the funny part. That's why, you know, myself and Thor and Ike and Yukon or whoever, you know, we talk to or whatever it is, we can sit back and laugh because we're all different people versus who you initially met when we met. We've all changed. Now, don't get me wrong. I love a good YouTube fight. And I do my very best to keep my blows above the belt and I try really hard not to judge people, even though I do sometimes. But no one likes to be judged. And, you know, we're all guilty of doing it. We all do it. And we're all hypocrites to an extent. You know, we say one thing and do another. Just like the feed that I watched where I was being judged for being a fake Christian by someone who told me not to judge people. And said that I hate gays and you know, all these kind of things. Have I told gay jokes? Yep. Have I told black jokes? Yep. Have I told Asian jokes? Yep. White jokes and Native American jokes and men jokes and female jokes. I've done it all. Anything you think that I haven't done, I've probably fucking done it. But I don't hate anyone. Now, in the homosexual community for a second, let's jump over to that side of the street. I don't hate gay people. I disagree with what they do. Does it make sense? I don't hate them as a person. I think they probably got, you know, problems or maybe they're confused or maybe they really believe that that's who they're supposed to be. I don't know. I'm not in their head. I'm not in their heart. But what I will tell you is I don't hate that person. I love that person as a human, just like I love everybody, even the people of you that talk shit about me and you know, call me a cheater or a bad father or a shitty friend or whatever it is. I don't hate anybody. I don't agree with what people do. I don't hate them. What's the point in that? What's the sense in that? I've been down that road. That's a dark road. That is a lonely road. Because if you go around and all you are is bad shit all the time, if all you are is angry all the time, if all you are is, you know, hurtful all the time or whatever it is, whenever you get in that space, the people around you, they either get in that space with you and you drag them down, or they dip because they see it. They don't talk to you as much, or if they do, it's, off topic type shit or whatever, right? You guys understand. So, I don't know. I mean, I just thought I would go live and give people the opportunity to get to know me. This is me. The shit talking, funny, cussing, all that kind of stuff. That's Lil Dawg. That's a show for YouTube. This is me. I'm the class clown, right? That's who I want to be. My friends enjoy me playing that role. But when it's time to get serious, the act goes away. The act goes away. And we get on this level. So if you want to put out, a personal question to me, do it. I'm not afraid to answer it. I'm not afraid of who I am. I don't hide. I don't have to. I've dealt with all my shit. And as for saying, saved or a godly man or any kind of shit like that, the only thing that I can tell you that I've ever said anywhere along those lines is that I wouldn't be, let me check the clock. I wouldn't be sane right now. I wouldn't be, I don't want to say the man that I am, but I wouldn't be in the frame of mind that I am at this moment had it not been for my wife and the level of grace that she showed upon me. Period. So, people can say what they want. Call me a fake Christian. Call me a shitty dad or a shitty friend or call me a shitty man or whatever you want to say. Call me all those things. But just know they're not true. Know that they're they're lies. There's no way anyone that actually knows me, that has my phone number and talks to me on a semi-regular basis, would ever believe any of that. Because, people call, I answer at home for some people. So it is what it is. Take it how you want to take it. We gotta go get up on top of the tank. Let's go. You guys can come too. I guess. But once it's full, I'm ending the feed because I don't have my headset. And it'll be too loud anywhere else. Someone explain to me how the hell these flies are surviving. I don't even understand how that's possible. Still 1,000 gallons in there. I don't think I got room for it all. But we're gonna check. Oh my goodness. We still got a long ways to go. Step. Well, it's not really, Travis, I wouldn't say that it's the old me. I would just say that it's me, right? Like, I am who I am at this point. And, I have to make the conscious choice to be different. I have to make the conscious choice, conscious choice to do better in my life and to put myself in different situations. That's why I don't talk to all the same people anymore. on a daily basis. You know what I mean? That's why I don't look at the same things that I used to look at or watch the things. I limit my exposure. You know what I mean? So, I mean, it is me, but it is what it is. You would join me for what? What are you talking about? Could you blame some people for not putting their real name out there? Elite knows your real name. I mean, people have known my real name for a long time. I don't put it out there, but it's out there. You know what I mean? I don't come on YouTube and be like, oh, my real name's this and whatever. But people know. No, it's not. It's Will. Okay? It says so on my shirt. Get it right. Tanker yanker like you. Well, I'm yanking the tanker. It's right there. The old day cab. It's really going in slow right now. I think they unhooked my hose earlier and now there's probably air in there. So I'm going to have to go and check that. But no, Bill is my grandfather, okay? I was Billy when I was a kid. And I tried out Bill for a little while, but it just made me feel like I should be, a lot older. And maybe I'll be Bill when I am a lot older. But for right now, I'm Will. So, all right, guys, I'm going to get out of here since no one has any personal questions. But if you ever do, feel free to drop them in the comments when I'm live. Even if I'm talking shit. Even if I'm making fun of somebody or making fun of somebody's content. The thing is, and I'll leave you with this. Your misconception of what a Christian or an Odinist or Jew or a Muslim or whatever it is, whatever you think that is, you're probably wrong. You're probably dead wrong. Because to my knowledge, at the root of damn near every religion that I know of, at the root of every single one of them, you're supposed to be a good person. And we're supposed to help each other get to heaven. And that's it. In the end, we're supposed to help each other get to heaven. So, if you can do that, then that's the goal, right? Then you win if you get to heaven. I'll talk to you guys later. Be safe and God bless.